After the mighty Roman Empire withdrew from Britain in the early 5th century, the land was left vulnerable. From across the North Sea, Germanic tribes, the Anglo-Saxons and Jutes, began their migrations. These weren't simply invasions, they were a complex movement of peoples seeking new lands and opportunities driven by factors like climate shifts and political unrest. They settled not as a single force, but as distinct groups gradually carving out their own territories. As the Angles and Saxons gathered strength, they forged bonds and shared dreams of a better future. Around flickering campfires, they spoke of their lands beyond the sea and what awaited them in this new world. In the following years, villages began to take shape, marking the beginning of a vibrant new culture. With each passing season, the settlements thrived and life blossomed amid challenges. Families worked side by side, cultivating the land and building strong ties within their community. A Saxon chieftain emerged as a leader, inspiring loyalty and hope for a prosperous future. As these kingdoms took shape, they began to define their identities, each emerging with its unique strengths and ambitions. Northumbria stood as an intellectual powerhouse, while Mercia flexed its military might. Wessex aimed for dominance, and East Anglia showcased fertile lands ripe for agriculture. Conflicts arose as ambition fueled rivalries with Mercia, often engaging in fierce battles to assert its dominance. Yet, amid the chaos of war, moments of diplomacy emerged where leaders sought peace and understanding through fragile alliances. In the heart of these kingdoms, powerful leaders rose commanding respect and loyalty. The Saxon kings cultivated wealth and influence, with thriving markets emerging as centers of trade and culture, blending diverse customs and ideas. Amidst the power struggles and battles, moments of joy and celebration flourished. Great halls echoed with laughter during feasts, where warriors and nobles came together to honor their shared victories and bonds. Meanwhile, in the quiet corners of Northumbria, dedicated scholars diligently preserved knowledge, paving the way for future generations. The artistic legacy of Anglo-Saxon culture thrived through the creation of illuminated manuscripts, where each carefully crafted page told tales of heroism and faith. Simultaneously, skilled artisans like blacksmiths and jewelers shaped metal into exquisite pieces, blending function with beauty and enriching their communities. The arrival of Christianity transformed Anglo-Saxon society, infusing it with new spiritual and cultural dimensions as communities congregated in newly built churches. In these spaces, women found their voices as influential figures, participating in both domestic life and community affairs, quietly shaping the moral fabric of their families and beyond. The influence of women extended into spiritual realms, with abbesses leading their communities and fostering education among nuns. At the same time, free men gathered in open fields to voice their concerns and deliberate on laws embodying the democratic spirit that defined their social structure. King Ethelbert's baptism marked a defining moment in England's religious transformation as he embraced Christianity and rallied his people towards faith. Meanwhile, King Alfred the Great stood bravely on the battlefield, his leadership inspiring hope and resilience as he defended his kingdom from relentless Viking invasions. King Alfred the Great not only defended his realm, but also championed education, fostering a renaissance of learning that would shape generations. Later, Aethelstan emerged as a unifying force, regarded as the first true king of England, weaving together diverse factions into a coherent nation. The Battle of Hastings marked a decisive moment, as William the Conqueror's forces clashed with the valiant Anglo-Saxon defenders, altering the course of English history. In the aftermath, the Domesday Book emerged as a crucial document, meticulously recording land ownership and social hierarchies that remained from the Anglo-Saxon era, intertwining with new Norman influences. In the heart of an Anglo-Saxon village, the marketplace thrived, filled with merchants trading essential goods that reflected the community's lively spirit. Inside the Grand Hall, a festive gathering unfolded, where warriors and nobles shared stories of triumph, emphasizing the bonds forged through shared experiences and the rich cultural tapestry of the time. The ancient epic poem Beowulf captivated audiences, as it was recited by a bard, embodying the oral traditions that preserved history and values of the Anglo-Saxon people. Meanwhile, Exquisite jewelry pieces revealed the remarkable craftsmanship of the time, symbolizing not just wealth, but also the artistry and cultural identity that flourished during this pivotal era. A band of fierce Anglo-Saxon warriors stood tall on the hilltop, embodying the bravery and loyalty that defined their bond with the land they fought to protect. Meanwhile, ancient runes carved into stone tablets connected them to a rich linguistic tradition, laying the foundation for the English language we know today.